Hello and good morning everyone. So ये है मेरा Volkswagen VIRTUS GT. This is the mid GT model which is not the Evo version. ये 1.5 TSI which is based on the I guess Highline 1 liter के variant पे but has a 1.5 liter engine. As you can see, it has the GT badging and the dual tip exhaust. So yeah, let me tell you कि इसका मेरा experience कैसा रहा. I have driven the car for around 5,500 kilometers so far, and I would say that this has been a pretty fun to drive car. I've taken it for both long drive and मैं daily travel रहता है office to गुड़गांव bumper to bumper traffic में. So I'll give you an insight of how the average mileage, how the gearbox and how the performance of this car has been. To give you a reference, इससे पहले I used to drive a Honda City. So मैं आपको बता सकता हूँ कि how the car felt after driving like a Honda engine and then a Volkswagen engine. This is my first Volkswagen car. So yeah, I'll quickly take you through the pros and cons. So इस गाड़ी की pros के बारे में तो सब बात करते हैं, but I'll talk to you about the cons first and then of course we can get into the pros. So the first the con that I felt is that there is a lag. Whenever you're driving, अपना जो DSG gearbox है वो second और first gear में बहुत confused रहता है. So it shifts from second to first and it gives you kind of a jerk. I'm not sure if anyone of you who've already owned a Volkswagen or a DSG gearbox vehicle with DQ200 gearbox have realized this or have faced the same issue, but something that I face this. So to avoid that, I normally engage the car into manual mode. Now the next issue that I've been facing is a few bits of rattling here and there, and this is just a personal thing. I'm not complaining about the car. तो one place is यहाँ से मेरे को rattling का आवाज़ आता है. So I have just put a small piece of paper to avoid that rattling happening. I'll show this to the service center soon. Third issue is इसका wireless charging pad works great, but the only problem is that जैसे मेरा iPhone 13 Pro है और even 14 Pro और maybe even 15 Pro, उनके कैमरे बम्स के चक्कर में it does not charge or it gets like on and off रहता है. 11, 12 models charge really well. Android phone charges really well. So this is just personal उस पे होता है. I'm not sure if this is just my issue or others are also facing the same. The next issue that I have faced is rattling from this area. ये देखते हैं आप ये जो ऐसे move होता है तो कभी कभी ये rattle करता है. It's a very flimsy thing. It's just nitpicking, I know, but something that keeps bothering whenever you're driving. The third thing that I wanted to also address I think I lost the track, but the fourth thing is ये window के area से there's some rattling thing or whenever you close the window there's a noise. So I'll show you the noise that I'm talking about. तो जैसा भी विंडो खोल रहा हूँ एंड इसको जब ऊपर, अब ये तो मैंने विंडो ऊपर करना चाहा, अपने आप विंडो रोल डाउन हो गया. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दैट्स अनदर इशू. तो मैं जब ऊपर विंडो करता हूँ इट्स अ वेरी स्लो लाइक ऑटो अप. तो ये तो है एक प्रॉब्लम. तो आप जब इधर आवाज़ सुनेंगे you'll notice a sound, a crackling sound coming. So ये जो आवाज़ आया, this is something that bothers me. It's not a deal breaker, but something that I've noticed recently. So yeah, this is something that has been happening on the window side, driver side window. Hasn't happened on other three window. I'm not sure. I'll show it to the car dealer here itself. Apart from that, the car drives great. Another con is that the driver's seat the height can be adjusted, but I'm not sure if top model में आता है कि नहीं, but the passenger side का seat है, that is very low, because of which it gives you kind of a hindrance when the visibility is down, poor, like थोड़ा सा रहता है. It's not a big deal breaker, just nitpicking few things. Apart from that, the car runs flawlessly. I think it's the engine, it's the power, it's the feedback from the steering wheel, and the stability of the car at high speed that makes you forget about all of these things. Because I have come from a Honda City that has a great peppy engine, but उसमें वो confidence नहीं ooze होता जितना इस Volkswagen VIRTUS GT में होता है. The gearbox is pretty good at highway speed. It's lightning quick. The brakes are great in this car. Initially मेरे को थोड़ा ब्रेक को अकस्टम होने में टाइम लग गया था, but later when you get used to it, you know where does the braking is the best, how does the pedal work. You get accustomed to it, and this car is a mad machine. It's just a mile muncher. So yeah, I think after driving for around 5,500 kilometers, I'm still trying to learn a few bits here and there about this car. Things that I like and which are not there on the top model, जो इस गाड़ी में नहीं है, जो top model में मिलता है, वो है ventilated seat. I don't mind the ventilated seat that much because मैंने सुना है कि it's just, you know, not that effective on the top model. The next is the digital cluster. I'm not a big fan of a digital cluster anyway. Analog is still a thing. It shows you the real-time thing, and it shows you every information out there on the center console. So I think it works well for me. Apart from this, something that I've been missing is a sunroof. I'm not a big fan of sunroof either. Delhi के traffic में कहाँ ही sunroof खोलेंगे, कहाँ ही जाएंगे. So yeah, not a big fan of the sunroof here. And I think this car comes with just 2 airbags. That is one thing that I've been missing from, you know, the top model. But rest apart, this car has a great build quality, great stability, and you know, everything makes this a value for money. At least it made a value for me. So apart from this, now we'll get into the pros. The pros is that the wireless connection on this 10-inch screen is amazing. It connects like lightning quick. The speakers are great. There are four speakers and 4 tweeters, 2 on each side passenger door and 2 on each doors basically. I wish there were a subwoofer or an option to get it installed from Volkswagen, the official subwoofer that they're offering. But yeah, I'll probably be upgrading to that. Something that is missing is a sun visor. ये मैं Skoda से लगवाने का सोच रहा हूँ because Volkswagen में ये provide नहीं होता, तो मैं सोच रहा हूँ इसको Skoda से replace करवा लूँ. Apart from this, there is no door pocket over here. So this also, I think a Skoda can be a great alternative because they have a small similar pocket that they have. So I'll visit this showroom and try to get that done. I got these curtains from Skoda as well. Volkswagen के official curtains नहीं मिलते इसमें. So these are Skoda Slavia के official curtain. पीछे वाले तो Volkswagen के हैं, but आगे वाले Skoda के Slavia वाले लगे. Apart from that, I have the dash cam installed. उसके लिए मैंने एक video separate बनाया है. You can check that out. It's a dual channel camera, so you can definitely check that one out as well. The good is a cooled glove box. So that is actually great and very practical on long drives. It does make a difference. Rest apart, I think the car overall, it performs really well. That is where it matters. The gears are lightning quick, and they have said that they have improved the DQ200, the DSG issue, but ये मेरे को still थोड़ा सा रहता है. So I have taken a 6-year pack in the car. The 6-year warranty pack. I haven't taken the service thing. The next upgrade that I'm trying to or planning to do is blacking out the wheel. I mean, if it's going to look great. I've heard a lot of things that it's like a dust magnet, the black color. So one of the things is that iska high beam ka throw is not that great. So I think I'll be looking for options for LEDs for high beam specifically. Low beam works well. The fog lamps are halogen, so I'll be upgrading that to LED, which is true, and I would want to get it lowered, but I'm not sure if it is the right time for me to do that. I would want to get it lowered at some point in my life, Cobra Springs, but for now I'll just keep it the way it is because yeah, I do not want to scrape the underbelly of the car like how my Honda City used to scrape. This car has a great ground clearance. Coming from a Honda City, I have been to the similar roads where the car scraped a lot, and this car just goes on flawlessly. It at high speeds as well, this car does not even break a sweat. It has fulfilled all my purposes. So one of the great thing is that the mileage of the car. So something that I was really concerned, and in fact day 1 में मैंने सोचा था ये गाड़ी क्या mileage देगा and कैसा perform करेगा. So it started giving me a mileage of 6-7 in the initial days, and I was okay with that. I was prepared, and I came with a mind कि ठीक है, I can break थोड़ा सा my wallet for the fun that I'm going to get out of this car. But turns out that the active cylinder technology, I think it's the ACT technology, that works like a charm. So मेरा driving जो होता है office का, that's 70% traffic and 30-40% it's open roads, with 50-50 highway and mixed roads, since it's an NH8. So I'll show you the mileage that I get out of this car, and I do make sure that it sometime do a red line. So that is my fair share of driving from this car. So quickly we can go to the car dashboard. So अभी मैंने चलाया है, it was just standing, so that's why it's showing this. Since refuel मैंने 489 किलोमीटर चलाया and it's giving 13.6, more than happy. 150 का रेंज और दिखा रहा है, so approximately 600 on a full tank. Long term it's giving me 13.7, that is for 505, but on an average this car has given me around 13 to 14 का average. ये दोनों mixed condition में है, mostly traffic because I drive this 30 kilometers one way, so yeah, that's mostly during the traffic, 9 to 6 office hours. Yeah, rest apart, I think I am in love with this car. It has served its purpose well. So yeah, if there's any other thing that I'd come across, मैं आपको definitely बताऊंगा. And if you'd like to know anything from me apart from this, anything that you'd want to know about this car, so please feel free to contact me, reach me out, comment down below, and I'll be more than happy to share the experiences that I've had with this car, with my long drives, with my short trips, with funs, with ghat drives. So yeah, I think that is about it for this in this video. If there's anything, please do let me know. I hope you liked the video. I hope there was some information that was shared to you. So yeah,